developing world. Can you say that after me? Organization for Women in Science for the Developing World. That's OWSD.
For logistic reasons, made it difficult for us to do. And their sponsor donated 100,000 naira to us. And then gave us a flash prize to give to the winners of the Olympic. So we thank our blessings. We thank our numerous donors, Dr. Oyinlola, a former student of mine, all the members of the planning committee, Dr. Adebowale, Dr. Adenike, I will remember them as we go on, but they all contributed in one way or the other. And a special thanks to Dr. Oluwakemi, who had been using her resources to go and pick up things for us. So I want to thank you all. Please enjoy yourself as a mama will come up and then tell you more about how to become a tech diver. And after that, we are going to have hands-on training today, where you will know about coding. How do you code? Because we know that you are intelligent and resourceful. And if we are able to explain it to you at this age, we know that the sky is the limit. So you are welcome. And most importantly, without the beautiful girls and boys that I see here today, this program would not have been possible. So let me thank all the secondary schools that are seated while waiting for the secondary schools that will soon come. Thank you very much for coming. Let me thank the teachers of the schools for the sacrificial job you are doing. We know that it's a great sacrifice you are doing. And it's our hope that you continue to do higher and higher. So teachers, school, children, beautiful girls, thank you very much for making this program a success. On behalf of everyone today, I thank you all. Everyone was a girl. And every girl is a potential woman. So every girl is a potential woman. But let's speak to our future. When we begin to imagine a world without women, that world will end very soon. So you are our future as girls, and of course even the few boys that I see in our midst. And of course, I'm actually happy that OWSD is devoting time to attend to girls. You may be little girls today, but locked inside of you is a great potential. And the world is waiting for those potentials to actually blossom. And the thing for this year's Child celebration has to do with IT. Well, some years ago, we said IT is the future. But I can tell you, IT is both the present and the future. Because there's virtually nothing we do now that's not driven by IT. And of course, we need to talk in terms of AI now. But we need to talk in terms of artificial intelligence, we're actually talking IT. So IT is something to take very, very important. I mean, you take this opportunity as a very good one for you to be exposed to the rudiments of ICT. And of course, what they are doing is investing in your future. Now, back then, we first know those involved in IT are those who went to university to study computer science. But today, I can tell you, even in Yoruba, if you go to the university to study Yoruba, IT is implicated. So the most take it very seriously. It doesn't matter your need. Or you may say I'm in the arts, you say I'm in the social sciences, I'm in this and in that. Whatever thing you want to do, IT is key. So whatever we are talking here today, I don't want you to just put them under a lock and forget about it. They will introduce you to coding. The keynote speaker spoke about coding and some other thing. And I'm sure some people that will still come up to now tell you the remains of those things. They need to practice them. You may not have phone and computers of your own, but it's your parents to have phone. your parents are computer. Whatever thing you taught, you can begin to practice on their computer. And the future is very, very bright for you. So I want to take this as an opportunity to learn, and an opportunity to be exposed to what the world is about, and an opportunity to be exposed to your future. And that future is IT.
As we celebrate girls in ICT, we recognize the importance of bridging the digital divide and promoting inclusivity. I'm impressed by the potentials of these young girls. I encourage you to explore key fields, develop your skills, and pursue careers in ICT. Your participation is crucial in shaping a more inclusive digital future. To the organizers, I commend your efforts. Please clap for the organizers. Your initiative will undoubtedly inspire and motivate these children. Thank you, and I wish you a continued success in this noble endeavor.
It is with great pleasure that I come here today to speak, giving this short, should I say short? It's a bit long message. You know, particularly on the day like this, when we're celebrating girls in ICT. And for me, the theme for the year holds the key to a more equitable, innovative, and connected future. Girls in ICT, bridging all divides for an inclusive digital transformation. We live at a time when technology influences every aspect of our lives, from how we learn and work to how we communicate and solve global challenges. Yet, for all this progress we've made, access to digital opportunities remains uneven. One of the most visible of these divides is gender, the reason for which we are gathered here this morning. When we talk about girls in ICT, for me, we're not just talking about advocating for equal representation. We're talking about unlocking a powerful force for change. We're saying girls are not just users of technology, they are future architects of innovation. They are coders, they are engineers, they are cybersecurity experts, they are app developers, they are tech entrepreneurs in the making. So we are not just advocating, and their ideas, talents, and creativity have the power to bridge the gap that we are here to discuss today. The social gap, economic gap, technology gap. And so when guys are included in technology, everything becomes more inclusive. And when girls lead, innovation reaches further. When girls rise, the whole world advances.
As we are learning, generally people are looking at girls or female child as slaves, but gone are those days. We can make ourselves to be leaders, not slaves as people are regarding us. So, by the time this program is being featured, I would like all of us, either we are cheap adults or young, we want to gain one or two things at the end of this program. So try as much as possible to take notes of whatever you might have gained here, because it might not be useful for you now, but useful for you later in the future.
As a teacher, I always like to make sure that all of us are on the same page. I want all of us to know what exactly Edebowale is and what exactly it is when you say that we are digital transformation. So, what is tech drivers? What is digital transformation? What are the devices that inhibits and inclusive digital transformation? A lot of people have been talking about gender divide, gender divide, but I'm going to tell you, it's not the gender divide that's the issue. I will tell you 3 issues that we have in the divide today, and all of us are somehow guilty of that divide. By the time I finish talking, then there is skills that there's need to acquire to be able to reach their potentials. Then time permits, I'll talk about some success stories, maybe use myself as an example, and I will conclude. So I said, what is tech drivers? These are initiatives and organizations that aim to empower and encourage young women and girls to pursue careers in technology. What we are doing today is an example of tech drivers. This initiative often focuses on providing coding skills, and I'm going to encourage all of you to here today to have what we call coding skills. People who have coding skills are called programmers. The richest people in the world today are programmers. Where I like to know. Sugar was a programmer. What the other guy's name too was a programmer. Elon Musk, none of them. If you know how to code, you will not be poor. You may not be the Elon Musk of this world or the Solar of this world, but you will not be poor. I stand here to tell you that the amount of money I've made in coding the program I see program up to today is far more than the amount of money I've earned as a professor. Even since the time I started teaching up to today, coding pays. And coding is something that is personal to you. And you don't need too much to be a programmer. All you need is a skill. Get a programming language and be very, very good in that programming language. And you move. And you want to work. I've told people, I've built houses, I've never borrowed money. I've bought cars brand new, I've never borrowed money. Why? Because I need a lot of money coding. Solving people's problems for them. And I'll tell you, I started doing this while I was a student at the Award University. Because during that time, many people would know how to use some of the systems. So what do? I'll collect them, I'll do their projects for them, and collect money from them. And when I became a programmer, in the rest of the community center, that's why I became popular in the social sciences. In the so rest perfect with Professor Awarri. He will come to me and I will solve the problem. As a youth hopper, hear me very well. As a youth hopper, in Vice-Chancellor of the community center, I was the one that wrote a program that settled the problems of Abuja. The federal state Abuja as a program. I just finished my PSC and I was doing my youth talk in the community center. I was the one that developed the program that settled the current Abuja state, Abuja federal direction. Today, you know, everything in Abuja was programmed. Abuja is supposed to be a very modern city, where everything is supposed to be with program. Where roads are supposed to be, houses, all of those things. When I said this to somebody and said I was lying, but fortunately there was a time we were in IIT and then because one of the was there and I said, Prof, please go with the program that I said to you. I said you are the one that wrote it, and I wrote it as a youth hopper. Do you know what that means? As a youth hopper, and I was still money. The money was not much then, but it gave me courage to do all the other things. And today, I do a lot of programming work for many states in Nigeria. As far as I am, I still program. So those of you who do not like coding, I'm sure coding is going to be one of the things we are going to be taught here today. Please take it very, very seriously. It's something that you need to know. Digital literacy we are going to be giving today, and please, mentoring. If you can get a mentor, please do so. It's very good to have mentors. Like I said, coding skill is to take you to places. Even as coder, you don't don't need, when I started, I have a company. I started my company in my bedroom. You will have to buy because I don't need, all I need is my head, my computer system, and I ask programs and I say to people. It was when I started taking these jobs that I went outside to have an office. And I have never borrowed money from anybody. You cannot see me to say somebody said, need your job done as most anymore. I do not want anybody anymore. And why? Because of the holy skill that I have. I've used it and I continue to use it. So I'm going to encourage you, please have what you call digital literacy and very, very seriously. Mentorship, we are going to talk more about that. What do you mean by digital transformation? I don't know the relation of digital technologies to modernize education services and constituent engagement. All of you are going to take JAM one day. How do you take JAM today? CBT. You sit down for the computer system. You answer all the questions. By the time you finish, in 30 minutes, your score is ready. In those days, what do people do? You will travel. When I asked for to enter University, I had to travel from Akure to Ife to go and sit for an exam. And some people will run the exam. Then it takes about 2 or 3 months of observer before the result comes out. Things have been transformed. Why? Digital transformation. Some of you today, you are transferring your money. For what? One account to another. Do you have to visit the bank? No, you don't have to visit the bank. You can present things abroad, and things will be delivered to you. Why is all of those things important? Because of digital transformation. Then, as we said, the benefit of the digital transformation for you. Then we talk about digital divide. Most of the times, we talk about gender divide. To tell you the truth, the real divide that we have: access, usage, and quality of you. How many of you here today? How many of you have phones? Almost everybody has phone. How many of you can tell me that everything that this your phone that you have can use on you? You are able to use all of those facilities. That's a divide. Because this phone can do so much for you. Access, once you have a phone, you already have access. You find inside that phone. So you already have access. So please, I want us to begin to emphasize on this gender divide. Because that is what we have in our head, and this divide that we have, we don't talk about them. Access, once you have this phone and you can find data into your phone, you already have access. And when you have this phone and you have access, you can do a lot of things. As students, you can begin to make money from your phone. Not Yahoo. I'm not talking about Yahoo. Those of you that telling stories, have a site. Tell very good stories on that site. And as soon as people visit that site, you know what that makes for you? Money. Because people now say, this site is popular. Let me go and advertise. And when you advertise on your site, you are making good money. Dollar, pound sterling, yen, etc. So I don't have anything to do with whether you're a man or woman. Please, I'm begging all of you. Yes, gender divide in those days. But the real divide that today, access, which almost everybody has. Usage is a big divide. Then quality of shoes is also a divide.
Someone can execute a computer to be able to execute a specific task. You want to be able to execute a what? You want to be able to execute a what? A specific task. Okay? So that's what coding is all about. You keep the computer and computer is all about garbage and garbage out. What you put there is process it and keep the information. We have 2 types of coding. Who can tell us?
types of coding? Two major types of coding. Who have an idea? Who have an idea? We have what we call number one, block coding, and number two, we have text-based coding. What did I call number one? What did I call number two? Beautiful. The block coding is a type of coding you do by making use of drag and drop. You make use of what? For any of the block coding. Block coding and testing. So example of block coding is what? Who can tell me number one? Has anybody ever used Scratch before? Scratch coding. Beautiful. How do you do Scratch? Drag and drop. You drag and drop. Okay? Scratch is one example of what? Block coding. Number two is what? Another block coding then arrow. What do you want? No, the question is just under Scratch. Another one is pictobox. Your name is showing you. So after that TV here, you were able to work on mobile app. And you have to change that. The name of that course you were able to develop and have a mobile app. So let's now go to the second type now, which is what? Text-based coding. The text-based coding is an act of typing. You typing your code word by word into the computer application you're using. Do you understand? Example of text-based coding number one is what? It's so beautiful then. Help yourself. She knows them. So Python is number one. Number two? Number two? JavaScript, beautiful. Number three? C++, C#, and the likes. Okay, so those are the major categories of coding. You don't have to do a lot of coding. And the coding you are going to do, it has two interfaces. The first one is the designer interface, where you drag and design your user interface. Just like Facebook now, the social media app. What's the first thing you will see when you do Facebook.com? What's the first thing you will see? Look at them. You see your login page, you see the logo of Facebook, and you do what? You see the login page. Okay, can you that you are connected, get online, download the logo of Facebook so that you can upload it on your mobile app. While you are waiting, you are connected, you will need the logo of Facebook. Want to replicate a Facebook mobile app. That's what we are trying to do using MIT. Okay? What are you trying to do? Want to replicate, want to do a prototype of Facebook mobile app using MIT. You don't need to download. Just click on create, then you log in. Click on create. Create. Quick download. Let's make sure we get our Facebook app downloaded. Okay? Ma, are you in now? Have you clicked on create? Do you see create? MIT App Inventor. You click on it. Once you click on it, it will show the interface. You will now click on create. So you will now create with your Gmail account. You log in. Once you log in, the interface will be opened. So once the interface is opened, you are going to start beautiful. You are there. Good. You are there. So you are going to open this like screen one. You see by the side, you have what we call block palette. We have the viewer, the phone mobile app. Can you see the phone mobile app at the middle? You can see the phone mobile app at the middle. Okay, and the last one you see is the one property. Can you see it? Yeah. Okay, you can just skip for now. Skip for now so to proceed. You click on skip for now. So you can just click OK. Just click OK. Make sure you are following me, please. Make sure you are following so that you can catch up. Click continue. Click continue. Am I back? Should I back it? I should back again. I'm backing. And backing, is it okay this way? Yes. You select your email address. You don't have an email address, you put an email address.
To celebrate the International Day for ICT girls, recognizing the importance of girls' participation in information and communication technology. As a Dean of Science, I'm honored to support and empower girls in ICT. Girls, as have been mentioned severally, have a vital role to play in shaping the digital future. However, we know that ICT fields often face gender disparities. This association is committed to bridging the gap by providing opportunities, mentorship, and resources, just like we have done today, to help girls and some boys develop their ICT skills and pursue careers in this field. So to the young girls here today, I want to say that your curiosity, creativity, and problem-solving skills are essential in ICT. So whether it's coding, just like you have been taught today, app development, or digital innovation, your contributions can make a significant impact. So we encourage you to explore ICT fields. You should ask questions, or we have asked questions today, and you should learn from experienced professionals. The Mama Guru of ICT has been here this morning, Professor Osofisan, and I'm sure you are going to know 1 or 2 things from her. So this organization also offers programs, workshops, and mentorship initiatives to support your growth and development. So let's work together, again girls, to create a more inclusive and diverse ICT community where girls can thrive, innovate, and lead. Happy International Day for ICT girls.
All of you brilliant, curious, and ambitious young girls exploring the world of ICT, and that as you step into this dynamic and ever-evolving field, you should know that your ideas, your creativity, and determination have the power to shape the future. And technology needs your voices, your perspectives, and your innovation. And we are asking to also tell you that you should never let anyone tell you what you can or cannot do. And you belong to tech, you belong to boardrooms, you belong to laboratories, you belong to startups, and the whole communities. And the digital world is vast, and there is more enough room for all of you to be accommodated. Thank you very much. I wish you a very successful day.
Confidence to be on the opportunities and the different roles at every turn and every phase really did make a difference in my journey and in my career. So my chat to you today is you cannot let what God says define you, how you carry yourself, and believe that you have in yourself that you can become it and you can do something, and you can also become an innovator. What can I say to myself whenever I am in gatherings that might seem intimidating is today like today, these people have been there amazed. I mean, what do they have that I do not have? So I always, even though nerves can come in the way, you can feel inadequate, you can feel, but I think just that self-assurance and self-confidence goes a long way. And very quickly I tie that with communication. It's not just enough that, you can be the best coder, you can have the best code stack, but if you're not able to pitch that idea, it will be difficult to get believers in your vision, and then that puts you in a really difficult position because you're so bright, you're so brilliant, and you're wondering, why is no one listening to me? Why is no one giving me a chance? It is because communication hasn't been done effectively. And again, it's not really enough that you communicate. It's very, very important that you communicate effectively. Because communication is 2 ways, right? So when you're speaking to people, you have to be very aware of the unspoken words, right? Because communication sometimes can be silent, right? It can be silent in the way that people are speaking to you with their body. If you're not self-aware, you just might lose what they're trying to transmit or communicate. And that has a way of affecting whatever it is you're teaching or whatever information you're trying to pass across to the people. So you can have the best school, but I also think it is critical that you communicate your ideas effectively so you can get people to believe in your vision. I say something, you can do something, but if you don't have vision drivers, you might as well just not do that at all. So for you to get vision drivers, I think it's important that you continue to communicate effectively. Very quickly, we move to the second pillar, which is curiosity and problem solving. You don't need to know everything. That's the honest truth. You don't need to know everything. Starting out as a young girl, you don't need to know everything. But I strongly believe a curious mind will always be a winner. You not being afraid to ask questions, not being afraid to know, and also accepting that you do not know everything is also an important element, right? Because when you tell yourself, I don't know everything, I have to keep an open mind, I have to ask questions, I need to know why. I think that will also get you really far in life as you continue to build your career in the technology space. You need to actively develop a mindset of knowing. You have to actively develop the courage to ask the how questions and the why questions. I believe those are really, really strong skills that you must develop as you also learn the technicality of building in this new world that we've all found ourselves. The third bit for me, which I also believe is important, the third vertical for me, which is quite important, is teamwork and leadership, right? Technology isn't a solo game. It's not. You can't just, I'm not saying that if you really want to go far and go with people, I think it's very, very important, and there's no better time for it to be true than now, right? Technology isn't a solo game. You need to, it's a team sport. So collaborative mindset is very important, and I think that can end up being that unique thing about you when you know that to actually do. I mean, you can be a technical person, but you also have to know that there has to be someone who's also saying operations, there has to be someone who's also saying this. It all comes together. Everyone working towards the same goal and the same purpose, but you must give room for collaboration, right? Leaders in the tech world, honestly, they're not just leaders, they are bridge leaders, right? And I hope that you got that.
The topic before us today is a very interesting one. Can girls in ICT be a game changer? My answer is yes. Without a shadow of doubt, I believe that girls in ICT can be game changers. In fact, I believe that they already are game changers. And this is simply because girls in ICT eventually grow up and become women in ICT. Good day everyone, my name is Adebowale, and I am in SF2 at the International School, University of Ibadan. Historically speaking, technology-related jobs have always been for men and considered as masculine endeavors, while women were relegated to administrative jobs or basically staying at home and taking care of the children. But times are changing. Currently, globally, women make up nearly 30% of the technological workforce. Now, that has been progress that has been made, but there's still so much progress to be made. And for this to happen, we need to have girls in ICT, because girls are what we eventually got to become women. Now, girls make up a lot of the population of the world globally. If girls are given a chance to actually participate in ICT, number one, the first thing we are going to see is increased financial output. Now, firms that have one women in leadership position and in general position usually show increased financial output, meaning that because there is increased innovation, they can create more and they can earn more. Now, when you have companies making money, you have countries making money because there will be increased productivity. So when you
girls in ICT. Where you have girls in literally any tech-related endeavor, what you are going to have is you are going to have increased productivity, increased economic impact, and increased innovation.
My name is Vice-Chancellor, and I'm an SS1 student from the International School University of Ibadan. Can the old identity be the game changer? That's the real question. Yes, and why? Number one, on top brilliance is being lost. Millions of girls are being overlooked due to poverty, stereotypes, exclusion. And the real question is that, yes, girls naturally became gender. It's just that women are not short of intelligence, but they are short of inclusion. Number two, girls solve problems that men overlook. Women bring empathy into design, real-world thinking into apps, and social impact into innovation. From real tracking apps to material health. So, all girls in tech create solutions born into lived reality. Girls are already changing the game. Look at women like Adenipekun, who founded She-Code Africa. Girls are already breaking barriers in cybersecurity, AI, and robotics. But imagine if all girls were given a chance. Number four, the future of tech equals to the future of humanity. If we exclude half of the population from innovation, we are only giving half of the world the future of tech. So girls are already ready to be the future of tech, but they are already coding it. In conclusion, girls are not just the future of tech, they are the power behind it. Their hearts beat to change, and their minds are ready to ride the world. The world will change because of them.
My name is Adebowale. I'm a social student of the International School Ibadan. I'm here to speak on the topic, the future of technology is female. Can girls in ICT be the game changers? To start with, technology dates back to prehistoric times, but it was not until the 21st century that technology began to rapidly evolve and influence different aspects of human life. In today's world, technology has made significant contributions and advancements across various sectors. As a result of this positive contribution, there has been debate on one another which says that one gender is capable of posing the future of technology. The question now is innovation a gender issue, or does it involve around talent, skills, knowledge, and access to opportunities? While I support gender equality, I believe that females should actively participate in technological development. I still do not want to agree that the future of technology is female. I'm not trying to say that females do not have an important role to play in technology, because they absolutely do. But what I'm trying to say is that the future of technology cannot rely on one gender. Technology is made by the contributions of individuals, regardless of their gender. So therefore, the future of technology cannot be defined by gender, but by talent, skills, and opportunities. Firstly, technology is a gender-driven field, but it is built by talent, skills, knowledge, perseverance, and determination.
My name is Iroaganachi, a student of the Girl College, and I am proudly standing here before you today to give an affirmative answer to the question, the future of tech is female. Can girls in ICT be the game changer? This is not just a catchy statement. This is a truth that is unfolding before our very eyes. A truth that I am proud to represent. I am not speaking as a bystander. I am speaking as a girl in science. I am speaking as a girl whose dreams are powered by data. I am speaking as a girl who believes deeply in the transformative power of technology. One important reason I strongly believe in this is because girls are already solving real-world problems. From Kenya to Nigeria, from India to the UK, girls are using tech to change lives.
not dreams. These are realities. These girls are not waiting for the future. They are doing it now, and they are doing it with passion and creativity. Another important reason I strongly believe in this is because girls bring inclusion and empathy into the tech space. While anyone can code, girls often build with a heart for people. These girls ask questions like who is being left behind and how can this technology reach those who are often ignored. That human-centered thinking leads to solutions that change lives. My name is Adebowale, and I stand before you today to affirm that the future of tech is female and God's ICT as the game changers. Let me begin with the facts. Something we all do. Technology is the future. From communication to healthcare, agriculture to education, technology plays a vital role in the advancement of every industry. Now let us imagine a future, a world, where half the population, the female half, is fully empowered and trained towards the advancement of technology. This is just a better world, it is also a smarter world. Girls bring diverse perspectives to anything we are doing. We face different challenges, so we know how to look at who is being left behind. We understand people. Look at teacher Iroaganachi, for example. She's a teenager of 19-year-old who created a device to combat cyberbullying. She even created another one using nanotechnology to detect lead in drinking water. She realized that there were problems in our society, and she fixed those problems. This is what girls do. We are the future. Another study by the McKinsey Global Institute found that by increasing the number of women in STEM, we add $12 trillion to the global GDP yearly. Another study by the Brooks Institute found that increasing the number of women in STEM is going to help us to build user-centered interfaces and make sure that everybody is given a chance to speak.
My name is Oluwakemi, and I'm here to answer the question which states, the future of tech is female, can girls be the game changer? My answer is a resounding yes, and I'm here to prove to you exactly why. According to statistics, women make up about 26% of technology-related jobs worldwide. The underrepresentation of women is due to the institutional barriers. In today's world, diversity is no longer a bonus, it's essential. The technology industry has for too long been dominated by one lens, one voice, and one experience. But the times are changing. The future is coming, and she is female. Another reason why I believe girls can be the game changer is because diversity drives innovation. Nigerian tech hubs like CC Hub enforce gender diversity, which fosters creativity. A 2021 study by Tech Cabal stated that there was a 30% higher recruitment for all those companies that had women as their leaders. For example, Omowunmi. This is a technology healthcare hub designed by Nigerian women, which has had access for other women for us to have maternal mortality through culturally tailored solutions. All these are all facts. Women are the future. This is not just Cecilia. We are the only ones that will help. This is to say that we are the ones that will help to go and make a better future. We have problem-making skills and we have so much more to offer.
My name is Iroaganachi. I'm a representative of Renewable School. I'm here to talk about the crucial topic which says the future of tech is female and can girls in ICT be the game changer? My answer is yes. As at the forefront of technological advancement, women must recognize involvement and play in shaping the industry. The industry is now being dominated by men, but the times are changing. girls can actually be the game changers. Here is why. 1. Diverse perspectives. Women can bring a unique perspectives and experiences to the table, leading to more innovative solutions and products. 2. Breaking stereotypes. Women can actually break traditional stereotypes and pave for the future generations. 3. Talent pool. By encouraging girls to pursue career in ICT, can make and bring ICT forward and tech. 4. Role models. By encouraging successful women in tech can inspire and encourage young girls to have careers in ICT, which bring a positive feedback loop. They also have a positive potential impact in creating inclusivity and accessibility. In conclusion, ICT girls can indeed be the game changer by promoting diversity, breaking stereotypes, and tapping into a talent pool. Let's work together to create a supportive and inclusive environment for our future girls and women.
My name is Victoria. I am representing from Manuel Grammar School, and I am here standing in front of you today to demonstrate that the future of tech is indeed female. Yes, the future of tech is indeed female. Here's why. 1. Girls bring new ideas to us. Girls bring fresh and creative ideas into tech. With more girls, we can see new apps, websites, and tools for solving real problems, especially for women and children. This can help tech more useful to everyone. 2. Diversity brings innovation. Men and women, when they work together, men and women work together in order to bring new ideas and perspectives.
My name is Oyinlola. I'm from Manuel Grammar School. I would like to brush up what my colleagues have just said. First, let me start by stating the obvious. Technology shape our world from artificial intelligence, which is AI, to cybersecurity, and from healthcare innovation to climate tech. But for too long, half of this population, girls, women, have been sidelined into evolution. But now we are now witnessing the sort of brilliant and fearless women entering the world of ICT. These ladies are not just ready to go, but they are also ready to lead.
Pieces of it. And we're here to talk about something very important. Can girls in ICT be the game changers? The answer is yes. But before that, I would like to say the meaning of ICT. What is ICT? ICT refers to the use of computers, software, telecommunications, and other digital technologies to manage, process, and communicate information. ICT has helped to increase efficiency, improve productivity, and help to provide easy access to information. Today, IT-mates and I would like to tell you why girls in ICT can be the game changers. In the past, people thought only boys could tech, but today, all girls are proving that they can code, build apps, and do many more amazing things. Take for example, Iroaganachi, who created a company who has helped to create educational video games to help kids learn. If more girls join tech, they will be able to build apps to help in healthcare, education, and many more amazing things.
My name is and I'm a representative of Olapegba. Can girls in ICT be the game changers? Yes, because more girls in tech means more ideas. Women are not just workers, they are leaders. For think about it, if only boys have games and websites, they might forget to add what girls actually need. But if girls join in, there will be more ideas, better designs, and new inventions. For example, Anne-Marie a British Nigerian, founded an organization called Keynote to help girls learn more about coding and technology. More girls in tech means more creative and exciting solutions. Here in Africa, Funke, a Nigerian woman, founded an organization called Renewable that helps provide internet services across West Africa. in tech are leaders. They change the world. More girls in tech means a better future. More girls in tech means a developed world. More girls in tech means more role models for other girls who want to go into technology. These women do not just follow rules, they change the game.
My name is Eniola. Ladies and gentlemen, we are proving that girls in ICT could be the game changers of the future. Girls have the skills, creativity, and ideas to make technology better for everyone. If we want a world full of many amazing inventions, we must support and encourage more girls to join ICT. When I say the future of tech is female, you say let's make it happen. The future of tech is female. Let's make it happen. The future of tech is female. Let's make it happen.
My name is Iroaganachi, a representative of Great Excellence Model School. I am here to support the motion which states that the future of tech is female. Can girls in ICT be the game changer? I would like to begin by telling you the meaning of technology. Technology is the application of scientific knowledge solving human problems. The future of tech is more than just a slogan. It is a call to action. Investing in girls' education can be the game changer to the tech industry needs. Moreover, women have unique perspectives and ideas bringing to the table that leads to innovative solutions like creating accessible digital content and creating inclusive technology and even improving online security and safety. Furthermore, women economic empowerment. Women economic empowerment is crucial and sustainable development. We can reduce the gender pay gap. And promote economic growth by producing many technologies, digital content, tapping into new streams and tapping into new markets and renewed streams. By increasing the number of girls in ICT, we can face and challenge the biases that discourage girls from pursuing tech careers. Nowadays, girls are very discouraged from pursuing tech careers because they believe that tech is a male-dominant field. But this doesn't mean that they aren't interested, but biases and challenges stop them.
I'm in Primary 4. I'm the representative of Great Excellence. I'm here to support the motion which says the future of tech is female. Can girls in ICT be game changer? Firstly, girls are smart and capable. They can do what these boys can do. If we give chance to ICT, information and communication technology, they can build up, write codes and design robots. Secondly, girls are already changing the game. For instance, freshman, surgeon, American lawyer, politician, civil servant started in non-profit organization. Girls use code to help others to enter tech, and it is still working. Big companies like Google, Microsoft now hire more girls because they know girls make great tech leaders. Diversity brings better ideas. Having both boys and girls with creativity. Girls think differently so that they can bring ideas to solve real life problems.
My name is Omowunmi. I am the representative of Great Librarian. As my colleague has said, the future of tech is in the people. Firstly, women play a vital role in shaping the society, and their contribution to tech will bring a lasting impact. As the architect of the society, women bring unique perspective that leads to progress. By empowering women in tech, we can build a more stronger and inclusive future for all. Let's take a look at some notable Nigerian women in tech. We have the likes of Ada Lovelace is the first tech Nigerian woman. Then we have the likes of Elizabeth collaborative and peaceful approach helps in managing conflicts and also to ensure a positive, productive work environment. By empowering women in tech, it will inspire a generation of young girls to pursue STEM careers. Women's peaceful nature helps to solve conflict and also to ensure productivity. Thank you for today is I Precious. And thank you for today to oppose the notion who says the future of tech is female. Can girls in ICT be the game changer? One acknowledge the importance of promoting girls and women in ICT. I strongly believe that the future of tech is not solely female, but rather it's a future that belongs to all individuals regardless of their gender. First, technology. What is technology by me ask? Technology is a combined application of science and art in practical ways in industry, as for example, designing new machines. It is a field that requires a diverse range of skills, perspective, and development. By saying that the future of tech is female, we are unintentionally excluding the importance and potential of men and other non-binary individuals in this set. As my previous said that I quote, whatever needs to has been done, one can only know what that remains to be done. So therefore, we must recognize that technology is a field that requires collaboration and collective effort, rather than pitting one gender against another. Furthermore, while it is true that women are underrepresented in the tech industry, it is not necessarily true that girls in ICT can be the game changer. The tech industry is driven by innovation and meritocracy, not by gender and demographic. What matters is not the person that is leading the child, it's not the person that is leading the child, but their innovation and graduation that have been made. As the Lord touching my man that knows they are teaching me, the question is who's going to let me, if who's going to stop me. So therefore, we must create a culture that empowers all individuals to pursue career in tech. Not a culture that is solely based on women that are said to be the savior of the world. Furthermore, the notion that the future of tech is female is a phrase. And it's not only exclusionary, it's also limiting. It implies that women in ICT and girls in ICT can only succeed even if they are given a special dispensation of a level. We must recognize that women and girls are not just only succeeding, but they are grand breakthroughs that are being made. Because the future technology is not about leading the charge, but also the grand breakthrough and innovation that have been made. As the entrepreneur John God said, and I quote, innovation is to be between a leader and a follower. In the words of Alapegba, the best way to predict the future is to invent it. So let us invent a future that creates equal opportunity for everyone.
The answer is a big no. At first, when we look at this topic, we can see, when we look at this topic, we will see that it's too focused on one gender and ignores the bigger picture. ICT is the field of innovation and ideas, not identity. Albert Einstein once said, genius has no gender. Anyone can excel in ICT, whether they are male or female, doesn't matter. What truly matters is having the experience and skills to do it. So, Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon which can use to change the world. We should focus on giving every child, boy or girl, this powerful weapon instead of focusing solely on gender.
Princess Apata, a proper member of Senate and I am here to oppose the motion that states future of technology is female. Can girls in ICT be the game changer? Before I dive into my ocean of argument, what is technology? Technology refers to tools or machines that are used in making life easier and to solve problems. The future of technology should not be solely attributed to one gender, that is the female gender. Because the role of girls in ICT might think about unnecessary divisions and also overlook the contributions of the other gender. Well, I agree that diversity is important in the female gender, but emphasizing girls in ICT is not the solution. Rather, we should focus on inclusion that there is no proof that girls in ICT will be the game changer. Instead of focusing on these girls, we should create opportunities for disadvantaged groups, people with disabilities, and also to break socio-economic barriers. Focusing on skills is another thing we should look into. Because when we talk about technology, we talk about skills, we talk about talent, and we talk about education. Moreover, in this 21st century, I do not see any reason why we should keep emphasizing that girls should go to ICT. Rather, we should focus on the talent and skills of one individual. innovations. In conclusion, diversity is important in ICT, and emphasizing girls is not the solution. We should rather focus on creating inclusion and developing skills and talents in the tech industry that will benefit everyone.
I stand boldly to affirm that the future of tech is human, not just as a slogan, but as a reality taking space right before our eyes. Let's be honest, for too long, tech was seen as a space for men in glasses, carrying away in darkness. But now, tables are turning. Girls like me are learning to code, to design, to build robots, to think in algorithms, and not stopping. All over the world, we are seeing girls breaking barriers. From young girls building apps to stop child marriage in India to Nigerian teams winning global tech competitions. We are showing up and showing up. Girls are no longer asking for a seat at the table. We are bringing our own laptops. We do not bring only skills. We bring empathy, creativity, and diverse ideas to make tech solutions more human and more helpful. Yes, there are challenges. We are still underrepresented and sometimes overlooked. And that is exactly why we have to be louder, bolder, and more determined. Because when girls rise in tech, everyone benefits. Families, communities, even ignorance, everyone benefits when girls rise in tech. So, audience, I don't just believe the future of tech is serious. I believe I am the future, we are the future. And to the question that where will ICT be the game changer? Yes, we already are. We are the rising generation. And we are not waiting for the future. We are starting now. One line on the road, one brilliant idea, one good step at a time.
My name is Jamila from Islamic High School. You know, in the 21st century, technology is beginning to shape our world in a different way. From how we communicate to how we learn, to how we work, and even develop. A woman represents grace, patience, and courage. All qualities needed in driving development and creativity. Now ICT. ICT focuses on information processing, data sharing, and communication. Now bringing the qualities of a woman and what ICT stands for. The results are groundbreaking inventions and game-changing innovations. If you are actually proving this result through women like Ada Lovelace, known as the first programmer, Raja Palmer, known as the mother of the internet, and even from Africa, Omowunmi, the first Nigeria's first minister of communication technology, Professor Adenike, Osofisan, and many more trailblazers. A girl is no longer the consumer of technology. We are the innovations, inventors, and living within it.
My name is a bona fide student of Islamic High School. I'm here to affirm the question which says that can get child in ICT be the game changer? Yes, it is important to understand that technology is essential for innovation, diversity, and long-term growth in the ICT industry. When we empower girls to enter the world of ICT, to enter the world of technology, we unlock the world of innovation. Diversity fuels
program to life. It has been an amazing one, and it's really impactful. It's really impactful. When you say girl child, information communication technology, ICT basically. Yes, the sky is just the beginning. And I want to encourage each and every one of you here today that just dream it and pursue it and be committed to it. I am in the training and education space of ICT. We train, we educate students on various tech skills. Just give it a passion. So as you aspire to be doctors, like what Osofisan said earlier, tech is in every space now. Next one, yeah. Even in Yoruba, we have Yoruba technology now. Everything is tech-based. You can see, a lot of things. You see even the traditional rulers, traditional practitioners, they are not using iPads. You understand? Yes. They are not using iPads. So let's show that tech is in everywhere. Tech is in banking, tech is in medicine, tech is in law. Tech is everywhere. So I want to encourage you to be passionate about to dream big and pursue your dream. And I wish you all the best. I congratulate all the students who have participated in the debate that we just experienced now. It's amazing when you see them talk, how they talked and drive home their points. I wish you all the best and I congratulate you for being part of this.
potential to be the game changer of the future technology. Girls in ICT can fill the gap, they can bridge the gender gap, they can drive job creation and entrepreneurs and employees. By supporting and encouraging them, we are not only promoting equality,
the industry. We are building a future where technology can equally serve everyone efficiently. When we invest in girls, we invest in the people that invest in everyone. When we invest in girls, they will invest their community, leading to social, broader economic development. Girls, the future is you. And let me tell you something. The future is not the girls. They are the now. Thank you.
I want you to give them a round of applause today because all of the schools did marvelously well. But we just have to, give the first, second, and third position gift this afternoon. So that's it. The topic, the future of tech is female. Can girls in ICT be the game changers? They did justice to that topic. Some schools spoke against, while some spoke for. Starting from the 7th position, and that goes to Emmanuel College. So the 6th position goes to Islamic High School. All of them did very well. For Emmanuel Grammar School, they scored 60.5%. For Grammar School, 67.46%. So the 5th position goes to International School. We scored 71 ISI with the total score of 71.7%. So you can see that they did very well. Yeah. Then there was a tie for the 3rd position, and it was a very tough decision. But the panel of judges took their ground that the tie was bold. So I want to appreciate our coordinator for obliging us concerning this. So for the 3rd position, we have Great Excellence School with the score 74.5%. Position equally goes to St. Louis Grammar School. There was 74.5%. We rounded it up 74.5%. Okay. The 2nd position goes to Honeycomb. With a strong 74.8%. Then she has the best position, and the best position goes to the Change
destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, oh I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up
because we appreciate the effort you are putting today. I am going to read you a flash drive, our notebook at OWSD, and an MTN giving. Thank you very much. For the school, what do you know? You know that we are, aside from giving transportation, which we gave 10,000 per school, we want to appreciate every school that has participated here. So, teacher, please, I will give you this when I'm done with the students. My dear, for being here, for putting in your best, we want to thank you. We appreciate you. Clap for them, please. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. On behalf of OWSD, I need a picture. We are giving a token of 10,000 naira to the school in appreciation of the children. We invited a lot of schools. We were expecting to see nothing less than 15 schools today. But due to your dedication and the fact that you want these children to succeed, you have taken time out during the holiday period to do this. We appreciate the school for this. Please convey our appreciation to the principal. This goes to show that we have a lot of hope in Nigeria. I am a firm believer in Nigeria, irrespective of what is happening. I am not one of those that can dark out everywhere. I am a daughter of the soil. And my colleagues here are also daughters of the soil. And in order to make sure that we be better daughters of the soil, we have organized this program today. Who are going to be better than us? So we appreciate you, Islamic High for preparing these things, for the sacrifices you made to make them what they are today. And on behalf of OWSD, we are presenting you this. These gifts have been supported by OWSD Ibadan Branch, Idea Consult, and NTA today. And for the school man, we are presenting a token outside the transportation that we gave before. We are giving this token to you as a mark of appreciation. Please accept our token and help us thank the principal that we appreciate the participation today. Thank you. International School in Ibadan, thank you for coming. We appreciate you. And we appreciate your teachers and the fact that they were able to prepare you during the holiday period. We hope to see you again and in more competitions, and we will present this to the standing teacher, Professor Adenike. We will get the message back to the school. Thank you for participating today. In order to encourage you, we are presenting cash prizes to the first, second, and third position. The cash prize that we are giving, we have matched it up at the same amount for the school. So for the third position, that's the tie, we have Plenary Grammar School and Mokola Ibadan and
Center of Excellence,
Great Excellence
College.
High School in Monia.
Ẹ̀kọ́ dára púpọ̀, ẹ̀kọ́ ló láyé táwa yìí sẹ́. Ẹ̀kọ́ dára púpọ̀, ẹ̀kọ́ ló láyé táwa yìí sẹ́. Ẹ̀kọ́ ló ń gbé ní dẹni gíga, ẹ̀kọ́ ló ń gbé ní dépò ọlá. Ẹ̀dàkúnyé ẹ̀yin òbí wa, lẹ́bà lówó kẹjọ kẹtọ́ wa. Ẹ̀kọ́ ló ń gbé ní dẹni gíga, ẹ̀kọ́ ló ń gbé ní dépò ọlá. Ẹ̀dàkúnyé ẹ̀yin òbí wa, lẹ́bà lówó kẹjọ kẹtọ́ wa. Ẹ̀dàkúnyé ẹ̀yin òbí wa, lẹ́bà lówó kẹjọ kẹtọ́ wa.
On behalf of OWSD Ibadan Branch, we present you a check of 25,000 naira. This is your own personal check. Congratulations. On behalf of OWSD Ibadan Branch and our sponsors, Awarri, we present you with a check of 25,000 naira. On behalf of OWSD Ibadan Branch and our sponsors, Awarri, who have provided us with funds, we present you a check of 25,000 naira. We appreciate what you have done today, and we hope that you will keep striving for excellence. Thank you. On behalf of OWSD Ibadan and Awarri, we present it with a matching fund of 25,000 naira, and we appreciate you, and we hope that we will see you in further events. On behalf of OWSD Ibadan Branch and Awarri, we present to you and all our sponsors too, Fan Milk, Nigerian Breweries, and Nigeria Consult, and our numerous personal sponsors. We present to you a check of 30,000 naira. 30,000 naira. Congratulations and thank you. On behalf of OWSD Ibadan Branch, we present you with a check of 30,000 and Awarri and all our sponsors, Nigerian Breweries, Fan Milk, and Nigeria Consult. We present this to you and we thank you for the participation. On behalf of OWSD Ibadan Branch, we present a check of 10,000. We appreciate your excellent performance and we hope to see you later. On behalf of OWSD Ibadan Branch, we present a matching fund of 10,000 to the school. We appreciate your encouragement and the support of the school.
Kò bá ẹ̀kọ́, ó dáni lójú pé yóò jìyà. Iṣẹ́ burúkú ni wọ́n ń ṣe, tí wọ́n bá jalè wọ́n wá tún fọ́lé. Ẹ̀dá kún yé ẹni òbí wa, lẹ́bàá lówó kẹjọ kẹtọ́ wa. Iṣẹ́ burúkú ni wọ́n ń ṣe, tí wọ́n bá jalè wọ́n wá tún fọ́lé. Ẹ̀dá kún yé ẹni òbí wa, lẹ́bàá lówó kẹjọ kẹtọ́ wa. Ẹ̀dá kún yé ẹni òbí wa, lẹ́bàá lówó kẹjọ kẹtọ́ wa.